everyone. It's never easy to say goodbye, especially to a young person with a bright future. That's why it was an emotional day in Monroe County as the community says goodbye to one of its own. This was the scene in Amory as hundreds came out to celebrate the life of Dylan Pickle. People lined up along Main Street waving their flags as the Monroe County deputy made his way to his final resting place and his final call. Pickle was killed in the line of duty last Friday after being hit by a car while manning a safety checkpoint in Hamilton. Fellow law enforcement and members of the military came out to show their respects. Those close to Pickle call him a hero, say the service he gave to his community and country will never be forgotten.
He really deserved this. He was a genuine person. He would go out of his way for anybody, and to see the turnout and everybody showing him respect, he honestly deserved it.
I see us as a nation losing respect for people who have given, and so it's nice to be able to show my respect for someone like that.
Pickle was also a member of the Mississippi National Guard. He was laid to rest at Houghton Memorial Park. He only had 24 years to leave his mark on his world, and it's apparent that Dylan Pickle did just that. The young deputy made a huge impression on folks. WCBI's Allie Martin talks with a fellow deputy and a friend of the fallen young man.
Dylan Pickle was the best of us, and I say that. You can go out there your entire life, you may only meet one or two people that every single person that meets that person likes them, and that was Dylan.
Oktibbeha County Deputy Drew Jones was in the same National Guard unit as Dylan. Both were selected for a 20-man personal security detail in Syria because of their experience with law enforcement agencies. Jones remembers his friend as a tireless soldier.
Some days we ran missions 7 days a week. Some days we did it every other day. Some we'd go a couple days on, a few days off. And like normal people, you get tired and worn out and maybe complain a little bit here and there, but Dylan never complained. He was never one to shy away from hard work.
After returning from the Middle East, Dylan used GI Bill money to put himself through the police academy in Moorhead. The two men stayed in touch, and Jones tried to get him to apply in Oktibbeha County.
I may have begged him to apply. We had an opening at the same time he was at the academy. I even told him, I don't know if my wife knew it, I even said he could live with us till we found him a place to stay. He said he's from Monroe County and this is his home and this is where he wanted to always work.
Lieutenant David Mitchell also saw that commitment to Dylan's community. Mitchell is called Pop by those on Shift A at the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, and that was Dylan's shift. Mitchell remembers the young man always preparing for the chance to go out on patrol, and he was prepared for his new assignment.
Even while he was still working the court and doing transport, when they didn't have any of those duties to do, he would come out and help with patrol. But even on our night shifts, he wasn't paid or anything. He would call us, "Hey, can I come out with you and work with you tonight?"
Mitchell says Shift A is like a family. It's that family spirit he remembers in his last conversation with Dylan.
Every Saturday night, our shift has a pre-shift meal, and we usually meet 30 minutes before we go on shift. And this particular night, we met, and he was a few minutes late getting there, and I was picking on him about being late, and he sat down and he ordered fish, and I made a comment to him, "This fish will be swimming after a while," and he said, "It's okay, you'll let me go home, boss man." You know, I just wish I could back up to that few minutes of time. You know, I put my arm around him and I said, "Nope, not letting you go home." I wish I could put my arm around him one more time.
In Monroe County, Allie Martin, WCBI News.